Hello you all, my name is Meredith-Bmore, better known as Mare on this channel. I am a therapist, an author, also an artist, I
guess you could say.
And I break down song lyrics from a therapeutic perspective. So I usually don't start my videos like this, but I'm saying this because I've gotten a lot of new followers. I feel like I've seen other YouTube videos and people actually explain who they are. I know that it's in the title of Therapist Reacts, but I didn't realize there were so many other therapists reacting on YouTube.
Which is fine.
I don't claim the space, clearly, but I am starting to think I just want to do Mare Reacts. So let me know what you all think about that. And yeah, I'm super excited to be doing the song Girls So Confusing by Charli XCX. I have heard that song, but I've not heard it featuring Lorde. And I'm very excited about it because it's something that I think needs to be talked about. Female friendships to me are just so important in my life.
They're everything.
Yet I have definitely had complicated ones, some that felt more like a true breakup when it ended. So I love that Charli's talking about these kind of things, and it's things that I work with my clients on as well. There can be competitiveness, and it can not be genuinely from each other. It can be maybe something that we've been taught by society. It's very complicated, and especially the perspective of them being in the music industry and I think looking alike as well, which I actually don't think that they look that alike. They do have similar hair, but that's like literally, that's it. I will stop talking. Let's just do this.
It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl. How do you feel being a girl? How do you feel being a girl? And I don't know, I'm just a girl. Yeah, I don't know if you like me. Sometimes I think you might hate me. Sometimes I think I might hate you. Maybe you just wanna be me. You always say let's go out, so we go eat at a restaurant. Sometimes it feels a bit awkward cause we don't have much in common. People say we're alike, they say we've got the same hair. We talk about making music, but I don't know if it's honest. Can't tell if you wanna see me falling over and failing, and you can't tell what you're feeling. I think I know how you feel.
I feel like this is projection meets patriarchy meets...
Oh.
Kitty, no. Hi, this is Tucker. This is my niece's cat that I am watching while she is enjoying a vacation at the beach. Must be nice. Just kidding. I love you. This is projection meets patriarchy meets paranoia. She's describing a very unique relationship or dynamic that can happen in a female friendship where you don't know if it's a friendship. I don't think that it's based in like hatred or anything like that. I think that it's based in fear. Fear that there's not enough room for both of them. Fear that someone else is already doing your thing but better. Fear that you can't really trust them, that they're genuine. In therapy, we talk about like people that we quote unquote like dislike or hate, but we really have to look at what are they mirroring back to us. And I feel like this song is
Like trying to explore that.
I like that she talks about the restaurant portion, meeting up, and then it can feel a little awkward. Have you ever been in a friendship before where you felt like it was almost performative, or you felt like it was an obligation you had to go because maybe you've known the person for a long time, or you just think that it's the right thing to do, but you don't actually like really click? It's really hard to navigate that. I don't think that we talk about it enough whenever there's a friendship that can almost turn into a situationship. Be so intense and confusing too. Women are always being pitted against each other, especially if they look alike or seem to kind of look alike. And this often happens in creative spaces. A lot of times, I mean, female pop singers, whether their hair looks the same or not, they're all kind of pitted against each other. And I really like that there's been a pushback against that. It has to be weird because you get this comparison and you're like, well, is this a compliment or a threat, or a compliment and a threat? Like it's hard to know. Oh, this is Charli like second guessing the kindness. Like,
Is this person wanting me to fail or not?
that's where I was talking about the paranoia coming in. And it's where the anxiety is really peaking. Because when we are stuck in our own self-worth wounds, can't trust other people's intentions. You can really assume a lot of things. We can assume that they want us to fail. It's so good. I love that there's so many different aspects to explore. Okay, let's keep going.
It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl, 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 girl. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl, girl.
I mean, let's just look at it for a second about being a girl. It is so confusing not knowing. Like I feel like there's so many more power dynamics that go on than men necessarily
Have to deal with.
because there's so many more things to read into, or I just think we have a lot more pressures on us when it comes to how we look, how we dress, how we date.
How do you feel being a girl? How do you feel being a girl? Girl, and I don't know, I'm just a girl. Well, honestly, I was speechless when I woke up to your voice. Now you told me how you've been feeling. Let's work it out on the remix. You always say let's go out, but then I'd cancel last minute. I was so lost in my head and scared to be in your pictures. 'Cause for the last couple years, I've been at war in my body. I tried to starve myself thinner, and then I gained all the way back. I was trapped in the hatred, and your life seemed so awesome. I never thought for a second my voice was in your head, girl. You walk.
I know that there's
There's more.
This is so good. Do you see this? How we don't know how other people are perceiving us? Grass is always greener. Their life is better than mine. And Lorde is being super vulnerable here, being like, I didn't want to be seen in your pictures. Like, she wasn't feeling comfortable in her body. She's having her own issues with it. And there's no way that Charli knows that unless she told her, if she was vulnerable and authentic, if Lorde was. And that's scary to do, but I think that's the only way for us to have a lot of connection and to break through a lot of the pressures and expectations that are put on us if we're just honest about it.
I'm all for that.
Comparison is often such an illusion. You're looking at her curated life while hating your own reality. You don't know what the other person is surviving behind closed doors. None of us really know unless we're honest about it. I love how vulnerable Lorde is, like being like, I didn't even know you thought about me that way. So much time obsessing over how other people are perceiving us when we're like, we don't even realize that we're not even in their head at all. We don't even realize what's worse is that they maybe have the exact same insecurity that we do, but we don't know it about each other.
Oh, it's crazy. Okay.
You know, I always thought that by the time that I turned 40, I'd have like a house with a pool, one of those built-in outdoor pizza ovens, maybe even a partner. Instead, I'm divorced, renting, raising my son solo, the pantry full of snacks, and no idea what to make for dinner. Here's the truth that nobody tells you. Grief over what you thought your life would look like is real. Sometimes you don't even realize that you're carrying that sadness until it crashes into you. Your birthday, at the grocery store, or when somebody posts their dream home on Instagram. For me, therapy became a place where I could lay all of that disappointment down. I didn't just talk about what had happened. I started rewriting what it meant. And even though life didn't go according to plan, turns out the plan B still has joy and strength.
And surprisingly good takeout.
This video is sponsored by BetterHelp. Therapy gave me the tools to stop spiraling and start rebuilding. If you're ready to talk to someone, BetterHelp makes starting therapy simple. Just fill out a short questionnaire and get matched with a therapist in as little as just a couple of days. If it's not the right fit, you can switch at any time, no cost. With over 7,000 reviews and a 4.3 rating on Trustpilot, BetterHelp is a platform I trust. Go to https://betterhelp.com/menwithmare to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/menwithmare. And the link is right at the top of the description below. Taking care of your mental health is not a weakness, it's the bravest thing that you can do.
Hey girl, you walk like a bitch. When I was 10, someone said that, and it's just self-defense until you're building a weapon. She believed my protection, and now I totally get it. Forgot that inside that icon, there's still a young girl from Essex. People say we're alike, they say we've got the same hair. It's you and me on the coin, the industry loves to spend. And when we put this to bed, the internet will go crazy. I'm glad I know how you feel, cause I ride for you, Charli. Charli. It's so confusing sometimes to be.
This is like so inspiring. There's power whenever we join forces. No one wins when we pit ourselves against each other. We don't. And that's what they want us to do. Not just in the music industry, in so many other places. When she was 10, she was told that she walks like a bitch. What the? So at 10, she's told that her body, her walk is wrong. So she learns to protect herself by judging other people first, like building a weapon, weaponizing her own wounds. That isn't pettiness by any means. That's survival mode. The last part is so healing, I feel, because it's like a full circle moment. You might hate me ends in I finally see you.
Like, you're just a little girl too.
Lorde is carrying the wounds from when she's 10 years old of how people are looking at her, judging her. Charli's doing the same thing, but Lorde is saying like, I see you're just still that little girl from Essex. Like we both
We're just little kids walking around in these bigger bodies, I swear.
Using sometimes to be a girl, girl. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl, girl. How do you feel being a girl? How do you feel being a girl? And I don't know, I'm just a girl. You know I write for you too.
love it. I think you feel the same. And I'd ride for you too. Gosh, all it takes is one person to be vulnerable and honest. And that's a courageous that Charli set that in motion by sending Lorde that voice note. I love it. It's about the ways that we lose ourselves in comparison, the ache of misconnection, but then also the beauty of repair. Oh, a lot about like mean girls, stereotypes, and therapy. What we're actually talking about is trauma and protection. And underneath it all, this is really just like two hurt girls, hurt at probably young ages, who were taught to protect themselves. And if they were able to have more vulnerability sooner, they probably could have been friends sooner or more authentically. But they might not have been taught that. And how do you when somebody's telling you walk like a bitch when you're 10 years old? Like, what? Ugh. Being a woman, I am a woman, a girl, whatever, it is confusing. It's very confusing. I loved this, you all. I am so behind. What am I, a year behind Brat? I was so resistant to reacting to it, and now I love it. All right, you all be well.